Welcome back. Was that better than the last time? No? It's still awkward? I'm working on it. Allow it. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm just kidding. I'm trying to be funny, and you know when you're trying, you're really not. Anyway, let's get into it. Welcome to Central Asian Dancing with Nilafar, lesson number 2. Oh yeah. How was the first lesson, guys? Did you learn? Did you practice? Did you enjoy it? I actually had surprisingly great feedback, which I'm really grateful for. So thank you so much. You know, at first it's really scary to do something, but then when you do it, it's so rewarding, and you see the result and you see the feedback, and it really reminds you why you're doing it in the first place, you know? So thank you so much for wonderful feedback. Keep them coming, please. I have a lot to learn myself, what I can work on. I hope the noise is much better. Someone was mentioning the microphone issue. I think the reason for that is, let me get quickly to that, is this room is very empty. So there's a lot of space, and the noise, you know, bounces off walls. So it really sounds like there's an echo of some sort. I don't know how to explain it, but it is probably because this room is empty and there's only like my makeup stuff. So apologies in advance. Anyways, shall we get started? Amazing, great. Okay, let's get started. I think in today's lesson, I'm going to just elaborate on the importance of your upper body movement, including your hands, the fluidity of them. And today I'm going to kind of go over a bit for the man side, because I'm so grateful that some men are interested in these classes. So I really have to keep them in mind. My apologies that I didn't before, because I'm so used to, you know, teaching women and being all feminine and stuff, and not realizing like I have male audience and they might be interested. So come on for the ride. I will incorporate some manly movements, because there may not be a lot compared to women, but they're still there, you know? They're still there. They're important, just as important. And I will definitely do my best and give them to you, you know? So last class, I elaborated on the importance of your wrists. I have this hair tie again on my wrist, my God. So I just want to go over a bit from previous class, the importance. So like I said, the more you get used to controlling your wrists, the better your movements will be displayed, and the better dancer you will become, Central Asian. So I really just want to emphasize the importance. You try to make your wrists look like a jellyfish. You know how jellyfishes go like this? So it's like you're doing like a bang, you know? And you're really just letting your wrists go up, up. And you're really loosening your fingers. You know, there's a difference when you go like this. It looks like you're flapping, you know? And something is not right. It needs some sort of oil. You know how sometimes a car needs oil? You will know the moment a car needs oil. It will start making noise, and it won't be such a smooth ride. It'll go So the moment you add oil to your car, into those parts, it's a smooth ride after, right? So this is exactly the same scenario. You need to be fluid with your arms and your fingers. There's no such thing as this. No, break your fingers into sections. That is very important. So how you can do that is, I like my middle finger to kind of be center of attention away from my other fingers. My pinky is usually away and pointed up. My ring finger is a bit below my pinky. My middle is very low because it just makes it look more feminine that way. I can't, there's this, see how this looks weird? No, we don't want that, we want this. And then this finger is just straight for me. I mean, you can do your best, try to emulate this and make it the same, but you know your finger is the best. So you really have to adjust it to your comfort and to the way your fingers bend. Because, you know, you can be double jointed of some sort, and there's like things that your fingers can't do, and that's totally understandable. But for years I've been doing it like this, and now my hands are used to being like this all the time. So whenever I'm doing any moves, I find my hands automatically go in this position. My fingers, my apologies. But how you can practice the fluidity of your fingers is you really control them. Try to control them. So how I practiced being fluid with my fingers is I did this all day, you know, breaking them down really. So I don't know how I can just feel the control of your palms. So see how they start like this, and then they go out, and then they come back in. So your fingers are like scooping something. Scoop, scoop, scoop. And then once you get the hang of this, you will find your fingers separate. You know, like a peacock bird. It's beautiful when the tail of it is spread out and open, and you see every detail of its beautiful tail. Same thing with fingers. They're not beautiful when they're closed, right? The movements that you're doing, how attractive does this look right now? Hello, like, no. This is more beautiful, see? And 1 and 2. Iranians do it this way. Persians, oh, they live with their fingers. They go like this and like, oh, stop it. No, my God. All in the fingers. Okay, we're doing the same thing here. These are your best friends. So that's why I want to elaborate the second lesson on fingers, because whew, man, this pregnancy is getting a toll. I'm like so out of breath for no reason. Am I running a marathon or I'm trying to explain something? So excuse my shortness of breath. There's a human growing inside of me that's pushing everything, but I'm so grateful. Anyway, sorry, off topic. So let's practice. Let's practice. So let's just keep our fingers together for this exercise, because I want you to get used to rolling your fingers all at once, because you're going to do that once they are separated. They still have to move in the same direction when they are separated. So I want you to understand. So I just want you to bum 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 bum, get used to them moving, because sadly I've taught and I've seen, you know, people that really do struggle with this, and having to be able to be fluid with their fingers and graceful with their fingers. It's really hard for them. So I really want to break it down and try to make it as easy as possible, because Central Asian dance is all about fluidity and grace. And not saying that you're not graceful, you know, you're doing a horrible job. No, you're doing a good job, but you can do better. Do you know what I mean? I will never, ever, ever put someone down for their inability to do something right the first time. You're never doing anything wrong. You can do things better, you know? So it looks beautiful, but we're gonna make it look even more beautiful. You know what I mean? You can't win when you put someone down. You will win only when you rise them up. So never think you're doing a bad job, you're doing it incorrectly. That is not true. Now I'm gonna put some music on because I feel like that will flow better. They're together, see? And now, let's separate them. Yes! That's the short version. But you get the idea? Do you see the difference that it makes when you... Okay, I'm gonna try to do this one closed and this one open. Oh, this is hard. But do you see? It's just, you look like more of a swan when you have your fingers separated. But I know that will come over time with practice. Please don't worry about that. Next thing I want to elaborate is really involving the rest of your arms. We started with the wrists, we went to the palms and the fingers, and now I want you to add your whole arm. Because you live in all of your arms, not just sections and portions. Because when you really do those big movements, all of your body really gets into it. I want from your shoulder blades to your fingertips moving. Because, like I said, Central Asian is all about being big and elaborate. That's the only way that your dances will work. That's the only way your performance will be successful. Even if you're just dancing for fun and you are not a performer, when you are really into it, it really shows you're having a good time. When you're just, well, you look like you're being forced. We don't want to ever look like we're being forced to dance. Dancing is so beautiful. Dancing is so much fun. Why would we want to look miserable? I will never understand that. So, I don't want you to look miserable. I want you to look like you are the best dancer on the dance floor, okay? And it's because of me. You're welcome. Sorry, I'm getting out of breath again. How are you guys doing? Do you guys like it so far? How are you guys doing? Do you like it so far? Are you enjoying yourself? I'm really glad. Now let's practice. How you can really break down the movements of the whole arm is I want you to roll your shoulders like this. Roll. Roll them back. Right now you're going backwards. Okay? Like, ow! No, stop! Rolling them back, okay? So back, 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 back. Now I want you to go front, 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 back, 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 back. And when you're going back, I want you to get the rest of your arm in. So your shoulders going back first, then your elbow, and then your arm. Okay? Shoulders, elbow, arm, wrist. Shoulder, elbow, wrist. Shoulder, elbow, wrist. shoulder, elbow, wrist, shoulder, elbow, wrist, shoulder, elbow, wrist. Okay, now let's do that fluid, seamlessly. You feel a crack in your shoulders, you're doing something right. It's usually the case, right? When you go to the gym and you're working out and the next day you were super sore, you did something right. Okay? Now we're gonna go bigger, 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 bigger. See? Shoulder, elbow, wrist, shoulder, elbow, wrist, shoulder, elbow, wrist. And slow, smaller, 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 medium, 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 big, 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 big. Whew, shake it out. I felt that. That was a good workout. Amazing. You're doing really good. So, those are the 3 things I want you to really get in this lesson. So, let's play some music and let's do all the movements, okay? I'm gonna call them out, don't worry. Let's just find the perfect song that will not cut midway. Oh, that's a good one. Okay. I hope you can hear me. Ready? Together. 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 Now open. See my middle finger? Where my middle finger is, where the rest is? See? Wrist. Fingers are separated. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Down, up, down. Let's do the arms now. See? Shoulder, elbow, wrist. Shoulder, elbow, wrist. Shoulder, elbow, wrist. Shoulder, elbow, wrist. Oh my God! I know you're getting better. I know the fact that you're getting more comfortable is such a win for me. So thank you so much. I'm really, 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 really happy. Thank you. Like I promised, I didn't want to leave the men out. Guys, men, everything that you just saw in this video, you do exactly that, but you tone it down. Okay? You don't need to be so extra with it. You don't need to separate your fingers, first of all. For men, it's very, actually the more stern you are, the more like straight your hands are, the more power it gives to you, and the more manly you are. So I'm speaking on behalf of like the Pamiri version, the Tajik Shugni dance version of how a man dances. He goes like this. He snaps his fingers a lot. So you go side, side, side. Their hands are usually in a snapping position. They do sometimes like this, but see how their fingers are together, okay? So they go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, snap, 6, snap, 7, snap, 8, you know? They don't do the whole birds and I'm a swan type of thing. No. You guys you have it very simple. You a lot in the shoulders as well. So your shoulders, you're dropping them a lot. So you're just going drop, 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 drop. Us ladies, we're dropping, but we're very feminine with it. We have to add the arms. We have to add the fingers. We have to add the flirting with the eyes, or else it'll be very manly. But for men, it's very drop, drop, drop. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do you see how it's very simple? So you go drop, switch, drop, switch, drop, switch, drop, switch. So you go drop, switch, bam, 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 bam. And then when you don't want to snap, you can just dun, 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 dun. Do you know? I hope that helped a bit. Practice that, because the footwork that comes with it can get a bit tricky. And I know footwork will take a longer time than hands and movement. And that's it for today's lesson, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. I really don't want to make these videos any longer than they should be, because I know what you learned in the beginning of the video, by the end of it, you'll forget. And I really don't want that. I want to be very simple with these videos, teach you 3 to 4 different moves, and really elaborate on them. So you practice just those 3 or just those 4, and then we move on. But right now I'm breaking down the basics of the importance of the different style of movements. But later on in the lessons, we will do simple choreography that you can use in, dances. And if it really helps you out, and in the end, if you're watching these classes to learn a dance, eventually you will. And if you are putting a dance together, whatever you've learned from these lessons, feel free to put them in your dance. I'm sure it will look amazing. So once again, I'm so out of breath. Once again, thank you so much for tuning in. I really hope you enjoyed this lesson. Give me my feedback, bad or good. If you guys enjoyed, if there's something that you want to see, if there's something that you want to learn, please leave it in the comments. Like, share, and subscribe, guys, please. Your support means everything to me, and I will see you in the next lesson. Remember, keep dancing, keep practicing, and if you really are not that shy, oh my God, add me on Instagram. My link will be below. Send me a message, a mini video of you doing these moves. I won't share it. It will just be with me. That'll be so amazing. I want to see you. I want to see how you are doing and how you're improving and what you want to work on. Send them. I want this to be as interactive as possible. Just because we're communicating through camera, through video, doesn't mean that we still can't learn and be in touch. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm looking forward to those messages, and I will see you in the next lesson. Thank you so much. Bye bye.